I can't believe this happened twice now, and last time it happened twice. Let's rewind back a little. If you remember a few months ago, some of the EXO members came out and as politely as they could, asked fans to be careful at the airport because things were getting out of hand and people were going to get hurt. And now Chanyeol and Sehun even displayed an incredible level of trust by refusing to use the VIP exit so that they could greet EXO-Ls waiting at the Vietnam airport. And at first, it seemed like the trust and mutual respect was going to be reciprocated, as you can see here. But once they stepped through those doors, a mob of fans who, for some reason, could not control themselves, broke through to the path, causing a frenzy, causing chaos to break out. Now everyone is trying to get close, touching them, grabbing them. Are you really a fan if you don't have any regards for their safety and everyone else around you? The sad part is that they could have gone through that VIP exit. They could have avoided all of this, but decided not to so that they could see the fans and the fans could see them. And now, it wouldn't be surprising for them to never do that again. That's a shame. The trust was broken. Again, luckily, sometimes they do have that VIP exit option. But the scary part is that you should never have to second guess your trust of official airport personnel. And this is what I was alluding to earlier that also happened to Twice's Dahyun. Chanyeol's passport was uploaded to a group chat by an immigration officer. The lady apparently took pictures of the entire thing, and there's even a clip of Chanyeol visibly upset about it. Obviously, from there, it just spread online. Some are saying that the lady was fired, but I'm not 100% sure where that's coming from. It's just sad that they can't trust anyone around them anymore, and how could you blame them? Although, the last thing I saw was them landing in Thailand in a much safer, organized situation, so that's good. And man, Thailand is getting treated with so many things in the last few days. If you haven't seen it already, Winner were there for a concert and did a special performance just for the Thai crowd, covering BLACKPINK's Ddu-du as WinPink. WinPink! And it even goes farther beyond that. They even named themselves like Minnie, Jinsu, Yunze, and Hisa. Personally, I would have gone with BLACKWINK, but hey, stan WinPink. If we couldn't get this on an award show, at least we have some fan cams of it. And I love that Lisa showed up on the screen to introduce them and be that bridge between Winner and their Thai fans. You know, her ability alone to communicate in multiple languages is amazing. And that's why when I hear non-native English speakers talk to their fans, I never knock them for having accents or not having perfect grammar. The fact that they can express themselves in another language is already astonishing. I think a lot of people understand that, which is why the situation between Shindong and I-DLE Shuhua angered so many of us at first. But then it took a lot of weird turns, and now I'm not sure what to feel. So I-DLE were on Knowing Bros or Ask Us Anything, and one of the hosts asked Shuhua, who is from Taiwan, isn't Korean still too hard for you to be able to talk on variety shows? She said it's not hard. He responded it looks hard for you, and that's when Shindong made the comment, no, it's not hard for Shuhua, but it's hard for us to listen to. As you can imagine, fans were furious, demanding an apology from Shindong and the other host, especially taking into consideration the hardship she went through in the process of learning the Korean language as a trainee, only eating ramen for almost a year because that was the only food and phrase she was confident enough to order. Trace that journey all the way to now where she's finally getting significant solo parts during songs. Just to hear something like that from a native Korean speaker, you can see how that would tank your confidence and why fans were standing up for her. Now, there were also those in defense of Shindong saying the translation was off and the clip was cut short, and that if you watch the entire thing, he then goes on to compliment her. He was more defending her from the other host, and beyond all of that, people were reminding that the nature of this show constantly roasts and pokes at each other. But I think the most important opinion in this case is Shuhwa's, who actually came out and said, I understand that you guys are worried, but I wasn't hurt at all. It was actually the opposite. The MCs took care of us. It was really fun. And the two that were joking around even contacted me afterward because they were worried. She even goes on to say she hopes they aren't hurt. I think because of the effort, energy, and the amount of time she took to reiterate these things, I'm going to take her word for it. There are plenty of fans still split on if this was an ill-advised joke, or people just taking it way too seriously. So do you guys think that if the person isn't offended or upset, that we still should be? Probably depends on the situation, huh? But I'm curious to see what you think. Personally, if Shuhua was upset by this, it would definitely significantly change how I view and feel about this whole situation. Anyway, Stan BLACKPINK.